Today, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to bring out my LeBron James build. You guys crushed it with a like goal on the video. We got well over 3,000 likes, I think, like within the first day. But there are a couple things I want you guys to remember. This season that we're replicating this LeBron James build over, he shot over 40% from three, 56% from the field. He won the MVP and he was runner-up in Defensive Player of the Year. And a lot of people are saying that he should have won it. So we had to craft this build to be able to shoot three-pointers, finish around the rim efficiently, play some defense, and of course it's LeBron James, so we want to be able to handle the ball. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you my LeBron James two-way, three-level scorer build, which is the perfect name for a Miami Heat LeBron James build in my opinion. And after LeBron broke the scoring record, you would have thought that 2K would have at least put some of his jerseys in the game. I thought that would be like a great selling point, but yeah, that didn't happen. I think they were just a little bit too busy adding NFL players into the game. But I am going to show you guys how I made this build. I'll show you the animations, the badges, what I recommended, and all that good stuff. All I ask for you guys to go ahead and drop a like. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So for the LeBron James build, we are going to be going with the small forward. I think this is how we get the build name. We're going to go 6'9", 228 pounds, 7'6" wingspan, and we're going to go with the built body shape just so we can look a little bit more like LeBron. Now, I've played a lot of this build online, and I've played a lot of builds online just in general. So when I upgrade these stats, this is how I play, and I think it kind of circulates around the meta. We'll go with a 78 close shot. That's going to give us enough badges to finish around the paint. I believe Fearless Finisher helps with close shot as well. Our driving layup is going to go to an 84, which unlocks pretty much all of the best layup packages. And you also do get Gold Acrobat. And if you guys did not know or you haven't seen any videos on this, Acrobat might be one of the best finishing badges in the game. Like the jelly layups that you can do are absolutely insane. Now, this is where I'm going to see the most comments. How are you going to have a LeBron James build with only an 86 driving dunk, which is, I will say, kind of low, but how we play the game, an 86 driving dunk is going to give us a lot of contact dunks. You got to remember, slashing takeover is going to give you all the contact dunks once you get it. I've gotten so many contact dunk animations on this game, some of the rarest contact dunks, and I will say an 86 driving dunk is definitely noticeable from a 93. Like, you get a lot less dunk animations, but if you can pick and choose and mismatch your game with jump shots, three-pointers, fades, stuff like that, the driving dunks and the contact dunks, they will be there. We're gonna keep our standing dunk at a 51. I do get a lot of standing dunks if you're open in the paint with the 51 standing dunk, so that's good. And we are LeBron James, so we want to have some post control. We want to move people out of the way. And also, when I get my legend badges or even more finishing badges in general, we can actually become like a really well-rounded LeBron with an 80 post control. Now, like I said in the beginning, this is one of LeBron James' most efficient seasons, not only from three, but also just from the two. So we're gonna go with an 81 mid-range. That's gonna give us Hall of Fame Mini Magician, which is going to allow us to make every fade, every post hop shot, stuff like that. So we want to go with an 81 there. And of course, like I said, this was a season where LeBron James shot 40% from three. So we're going to go with an 83 three-pointer. We're going to be able to make all of our threes. We get sharpshooting takeover. I'll show you guys here in a minute. So 83 is literally perfect. Then our free throw, we're just going to take to a 62. Now, if you don't know how current gen works, you don't need the craziest pass accuracy to make stuff work. So a 72, I know you might think it's low. It's LeBron James, the best passer probably in NBA history. But a 72 will get the job done. You don't need too much. The passes aren't slow. 72 is perfect. I have so many builds with around there. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, guys. You can go with the 72 and be okay. We're going to go with an 85 ball handle here. With an 85 ball handle, we get gold quick first step, which is pretty nice on the 6'9". And then this is where it gets kind of tricky. Our speed with ball is only going to go to a 71. So you do miss out on the Michael Jordan dribble style, which might be kind of iffy for some people. I know it definitely took me getting used to, but once you get used to it, you're fine. And like I said, you have so many other great stats. 71 speed with ball, it still gets the job done. You use pro dribble style. I'll show you guys the animations later. You'll be all right. Now, when it comes to defense, this is where I wanted the build to shine. LeBron James was the runner-up in Defensive Player of the Year, so we wanted to make sure our interior defense was good. We want to make sure we're stopping stuff in the paint, especially at 6'9". You guys know how bad the paint defense is. And he was locking people up, so we want to make sure we have a good perimeter defense, and we also want to make sure we have a good steal. We're going to take the steal to an 85, and that's going to give us Silver Glove. We get tons of steal with Silver Glove. People missing the paint a lot. They're not going to be dunk on you that often, and you get lockdown takeovers. So you guys know if you have block take, it's pretty difficult to get scored on. And of course, it's LeBron James, known for like crazy blocks and chase downs like that. So with an 88 block, we do get silver anchor, and we also do get Hall of Fame chase down. Now the rebound's kind of iffy, but you know what? It's going to be okay. We're going to have a 72 defensive rebound. We get bronze rebound chaser. We're going to be able to get rebounds. You're 6'9", so not the end of the world. I know you want a little bit of higher rebound for LeBron build, but this will do. And when it comes to physicals, you guys can go check out my video on the threes. I know a lot of you guys probably did see that video. The speed and acceleration is fine. I know LeBron James with a 75 speed is unheard of. It's crazy, but we're going to go with a 75 speed. We're going with a 75 acceleration. We do not move slow. We move very quickly. You guys, like I said, go check out the threes video. I have no issue with a 75 speed. It works on this game. And of course, my favorite thing, I see a lot of people trying to do LeBron James builds some reason with like a really low strength. But if you go with an 82 strength, you go ahead and get yourself that silver bully. And there are so many times where I get bailed out with bully, or just bully activates and I get some crazy animations and wide open layups. Bully is a necessity, and I think silver is that perfect sweet spot. So with an 82 strength, you'll be getting bully clips out of the wazoo. Then we'll go with a 70 vertical and then put the rest of it on our stamina. And that's going to give us 18, 22, 16, and 18. You can do Sam's Quest twice if it's not your first build, and you get an extra +8 badges, plus the flashback games. You're just getting a ton of extra badges you could throw on, and trust me, like I'll show you guys the badges that I have. It's pretty much like a ridiculous amount, and you'll come back to this and you'll see how overpowered the build is with all the extra badges. You do get the options of slashing, shot creating, sharp, and lockdown take. I typically like to use slashing and lock because my driving dunk's not the highest. Lockdown takeover saves me a lot from the bad paint defense. That's gonna give us our two-way 3-level score with Mikal Bridges, Scottie Pippen, and OG Anunoby for our shades of. Now if you don't have extra badges, or you're working on getting badges, this is what I would be running with just from the build straight out the gate if this is all you have. Acrobat, bully, fast switch, posterizer, fearless finisher, which you guys put me on, is a great badge to have. It helps you with a lot of those contact layups, and it actually works pretty well this year. Shooting badges, I'll just let you guys take a look. I love using Space Creator. You guys know LeBron was known for that little step back in the left wing, so we have Space Creator on Hall of Fame. It's one of the best badges in my opinion. You guys know I've been on that for a while. Now this is what I typically use for the ones, and like I said, if you guys have extra badges, you should definitely put it onto playmaking or finishing on this build in my opinion, but this is what I would be using if I play a lot of the 1v1 or the galleon. Defensively, you don't really have to put too much extra on this if you don't want to. I think this does a pretty good job. Challenger is one of the best badges in the game. You get some pretty good contests if you're not even that close. Clamps, of course, you got that silver anchor, and of course pogo stick, which actually works pretty decent. Now I'll show you guys where I'm at currently with my build and how I would go about upgrading it. Like one of the last things I would probably touch is the post control, probably the pass accuracy if you're not playing a lot of ones, and of course your free throw. If you go with an 83 3-pointer, you can kind of go with a little bit less of a mid-range, maybe like a 73, until you really need to upgrade it. And also this is how I put my badges. If you guys saw just a few seconds ago where I had my badges before, I have a lot of extra badges from playing the game and also getting all those extra badges from the quest. So I've got 23, 22, 21, and 20. This is what I'm using currently right now. I'm playing a lot of the ones course. If you guys are interested in using these kind of badges, I would definitely recommend it, especially for playing the ones. If you guys are interested in the animations, like I said, we cannot get the Michael Jordan dribble style, so I go with pro, but everything else is what I use on this build. I like De'Aaron Fox, I like Kevin Durant, and of course we're using the LeBron James crossover. Still rocking MJ dribble pull up, Jason Tatum hop jumper I like comboing with. One of the best post fades in the game is pro 2, and if you're not using Kobe Bryant post hop shot, I don't know what you're doing. Here are the dunk animations. A lot of these kind of activate with this build a lot better. I use LeBron James. I've been using a lot of under the rim stuff. Scottie Pippen has a very underrated dunk package. The rest are kind of common, just like quick drops, baselines, and straight arm tomahawks, really. And of course, if you guys been watching any of my videos, this is my go-to jump shot. O'Shea Brissett, Oscar Robertson, both releases max speed. I know some of you guys are probably pretty interested in this LeBron James face creation. I think it's a pretty good one for Miami, and if you also have that face mask, and go ahead and throw it on. But I'm gonna show you guys how to make this real quickly. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you end up making this build, let me know how you guys do enjoy it. We're quickly approaching legend. We're like 20,000 points away, so it's coming up pretty soon. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and drop a like, and then until next time, it's been your boy Dignified, and I'm out. Peace.